young girls what nobody's gonna tell you. You got 3 kids at 24 years old. You're getting ready to struggle. You're getting ready to cry. You're getting ready to be depressed. You're getting ready to want to...
Hey, it's me. I'm her. I'm the girl that she's talking about in the video. I'm not specifically, I don't know her. She doesn't know me. So she's not talking about me. But I can relate. I'm 23 and I have 3 kids. And I'm struggling. This is not peaches and rainbows. This is hard. I would not wish this life on my worst enemy. The life that you pictured and had and wanted and was promised is you're not going to get it, babe. Let it go. Some people do get lucky and they have men that stick around or have this big village. A lot of us aren't lucky like that. Like I said, I have friends that could drop their baby off to anybody. Guess what? They got 1 baby or 2 babies. I have 3 kids. Don't nobody want to watch 3 kids, 3 little babies that still need their diaper change.
Listen, let me tell you something. And I hear where she's coming from. This is not the first time I've heard this. This is not the first time I've seen this. I don't know for the life of me what made these women think that raising a child and then choosing to do it by yourself was going to be easy. You should have known off the rip that this is a difficult task. You have to take care of another human being. And if it takes 2 people to make it, it takes 2 people to take care of it. Bottom line. And while I empathize with her, I just think when you say you have 3 kids, what about the first one? Why didn't you realize the difficulties of the first one and then you went back and had more? What did you not get when you had the first one? Why didn't you learn from the mistakes the first time that, hey, you don't want to keep perpetuating this because it's only going to make it harder for you? When you talk about relationships and building families, it's not about luck. It's about prioritizing the right things and the right people. Not just going out having fun, which is so-called sex with men that you know are not relationship material, and requiring marriage from a man in order to build a family. I think that's the part that is left out. A lot of women were not taught, our women were not taught to prioritize a man and marriage, and nor did they teach you how to position yourself for marriage so that you'll have a husband who wants a family and wants to build one with you. So I think this is why I always say you have to think about the choices that you make. Think before you act. Think about what could happen if you made a certain choice. And if you just don't want that outcome, don't go that route. Let's continue.
Everybody that was when you was pregnant, oh, I'm gonna get the baby, I'm gonna do this for the baby. What the people at? The people don't give no. Like she said, there's gonna be times when you off yourself. Y'all look at this. Literally, I stayed in the hospital for a whole week because I had an overdose. I overdosed because I literally did not want to be here no more. I didn't have a post for 11 something, almost 12 minutes because I didn't want to be here. I felt like it's not worth being here because guess what? Yes, I cry myself to sleep most nights. Most nights I am stressed. My hair's falling out. Y'all have videos. I'm gonna insert them if y'all want to see them. But I should not be 23, literally brushing my hair to the point I gotta keep cutting my hair. This is not the life I wish on my worst enemy. And yes, this get ugly. And yes, I post. And yes, all that. But behind closed doors, this is ugly as hell. I would not wish this shit on nobody at all. Like she said, don't have no kids. Love is not enough. These don't give no. They don't care. And I have 1 baby daddy. I don't have multiple baby. I have 1 baby daddy. That nigga don't give a. That be around when it's beneficial. That be around when it's going, when he feel like when he need me. That's what it really is. As long as I'm accepting the bare minimum, we cool. And it feel like for me, on the flip end of that, I be accepting the bare minimum and the little pieces of, because I just be wanting help. Because guess what? I don't got no big village of people that's gonna come and stuff for me and my kids. So I'm accepting the littlest piece of over nothing just for some help. Because guess what? When I accepted that, gone, disappear. What kid now? On with the next kid. It's really mind blowing to me. And only thing I gotta say is y'all listen to her. This is really hard. Nobody cares. The same that you land on your back for, don't even give a fuck if you eating at night. Same that you doing all this for can't even help you and your kids move. Like, when I just drop my kids off at daycare, I still have to go home and unpack because they can't just be anywhere. But guess what? I also need to DoorDash and make some money because my tank is on E. Like, it's hard. Don't nobody want to hire me because I can't work on weekends because I have nobody to keep my kids. I can't stay past certain times because guess what? My kids have to be picked up at a certain time or they're going to charge me for it. And guess who's going to pay the late fees? Nobody but me. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. I would not wish this on nobody. Y'all, them kids. And if you got 1 one kid. Stop at the one kid. This society, this life is too hard to be having 3 kids with no help. I would not wish this on nobody. Like I said, look at me. All the extra money I get, it ain't going to get my nails done. It ain't going to get my hair done. I do that by myself. And guess what? I barely have time to do that. So it be feeling like I don't know. Just listen to her and listen to me. If you like, cause I was reading the comments, some of them was saying, "Oh, you're not 23 though. You don't know how it is. You don't have 3 kids. You don't have 4 kids." Well, look, I do, and I'm telling you, all that y'all talking, no, she's telling the truth. You're about to struggle. You're about to be stressed and depressed. Just don't have no kids, y'all.
I'm glad she's transparent about it. I really am. I really can appreciate her doing that, because I think a lot of young women need to see this and understand that this could be you. But it's not about not having kids, but it's about choosing the right man to have kids with. It's about, if you want a family, you can have a family, but making sure you prioritize a man that wants to marry you, a man who's had something going for himself, a man who wants you and wants a family with you, a man who actually cares about you. They exist. Who wants a family with you, not just any random who out here talking about, "Ooh, girl, I love you. Ooh, yeah, come on, give me this. I want your baby," and then you give him a baby, and then he ghosts, and he don't want to have nothing to do with you or the baby, because he's just trying to get in them draws. That's what y'all are falling victim to. A lot of men who don't really want you for real and don't want to build anything with you. They just want to get in them draws, and you keep giving it to him, and then he's showing you his true intentions. So it's not that you can't have children and you can't have a family, but you need to prioritize the right man and have a family with a man who's going to be your husband, who's going to be there for you, and somebody who wants to be there and wants to have a family with you. That's what I'm saying, because it looks different when it's a man who actually want that with you versus a man who don't want it with you and he's just trying to sleep with you. It's a difference. Let's continue.
I just put baby boy back to sleep, and now I can't fall back to sleep because I checked my phone, unfortunately. But I just want to address a whole bunch of things. Because I'm getting a whole bunch of over 10,000 message requests. I'm reading everything. I can't respond to all y'all at one time. A lot of people are asking for a lot of things at once. So I just want to make a video and address everything at once. First and foremost, it's easy for y'all to judge. That's all I'm going to say. It's easy for y'all to judge. I made the choice to have my kids. That wasn't the point of the video. Nobody put a gun to my head and said, "Girl, have those babies." I did that. There is a story behind my 3rd child, and if you know, you know, and if you was on my live, I've already explained it, and I could make a story time about it. But the thing is, my son is here now, and I take care of him. Simple. Whether I wanted to or not, I still take good care of him, and he gets all the love, the same as my girl. The next questions that I want to address. Did I know after 2 kids it was enough? Hell yeah, I did. That's the reality of it. Yes, I did. I did know. I did absolutely know that 2 kids was enough. 1 kid is enough. 2 kids, too many. 3 kids, overdid it. But I will say this. What I struggled with 1 kid is not the same what I struggled with 3 kids. When I had 1 kid, in my mind and my mindset and what I was going through, it wasn't enough for me to say I'm never having kids again. Let's just say that. 2, there's another misconception. Oh, she having kids by different people. Which if you... Literally, y'all pissed me off because if y'all watch the video, I already said that I have 1 kid's dad. Then some of the comments was like, "Oh, they were never..." First of all, why would I have a kid with somebody I wasn't in a relationship with? It changes, y'all. It changes. Nothing is all peaches and cream. And I feel like sometimes y'all be really dumb in the head to think that everything gonna go how you plan. That's just the reality. And now things didn't go how I planned. Now they're not around. That's just what the it is.
Listen, once again, I feel where she's coming from, and I do like her transparency. I do like the fact that she's saying it's a struggle. She's not sugarcoating it, and she's not lying and hiding, behind the truth and acting as if it's all peaches and cream and it's all gravy when we know that it's not. And I think I could give her props for that at least. at least she realizes that she made some mistakes. Because a lot of people are in denial and delusional about the choices that they made, and they're not even willing to accept the fact that they made horrible choices, and they want everybody and their mama to accept it and just deal with it and take them on and come in and take on these kids. They want men to come in and take on these kids and take care of them as if they were their own and give you this super fabulous lifestyle, and not acknowledge the fact that you got multiple children, most of them by multiple baby daddies, and that is not a man's responsibility, nor should it be his responsibility to come in and take. There are women out here who are shaming men who don't want to come in and date them and take care of them. So at least she's transparent about her mistakes, and she's saying, hey, don't do it. We need more women who have made the mistakes to at least use your voice to let these other women know that this is not the route you want. This is not the route that you should take, that you need to not do this. You can do better. So at least I give her that, because there are a lot of women who don't do that. They hate to admit that they made poor choices. They hate to admit that they made mistakes. They just want y'all to think that it's all gravy and it's good and oh well, and there's something good about it when it's not. So I'll give her that, but this should be a lesson to young women out there that this is not what you should be doing. Stop thinking that it's going to be an easy street and that, oh, you can just have babies and you're going to just be so great and everything. And I don't care if you do have money. Money is not the only thing that is needed to take care of children. It's your time. If you're working to make that money, you don't have a lot of time to be there for your kids. And I would like to think that women who have children, you want to be able to spend time with them. You want to be able to raise them, right? You want them to know you. So if you're the only parent that's there and you're working hard and you rarely get to see them and they always at daycare or somebody else taking care of them, that's not very fulfilling. That's not going to make you feel good about being in your children's lives. This is why, once again, I say, listen, if it takes two to make it, it definitely takes two to raise them. So think about that. Don't just dismiss that. And it's not about really just putting anybody down or judging, but it's to get you to understand how detrimental this is and how detrimental this is to your livelihood and to your children's lives. Children need both parents. They need fathers and they need mothers, and they need stable parents. So when you're going out here creating these broken homes, that's exactly what you're creating, broken homes. And that is going to have a negative effect on your children, whether you believe it or not. So before you go out here in the name of, oh, I can do what I want, I'm empowered to have sex, and you're going out here doing this, think about the consequences associated with that. Think about what you could be creating and how this is going to affect your life in a negative way if you go out here just thinking that it's just fun to be promiscuous and have sex, and then you end up pregnant, and then now you are a statistic, and now you have to raise these kids primarily by yourself. Think about the consequences. Listen to what she's saying, that it's not an easy road. It's not going to be all what you think it's cracked up to be, that there are more things associated with raising these kids, a lot of mental issues that people go through because they realize how hard it is, and that sometimes they can't cope. Understand that men are important, especially when you're creating children. So if you know you want a family, make sure you have a stable relationship. Make sure that you require marriage, a man that's going to commit to you, because if he's going to commit to you, then he will be more than likely wanting to commit to his child. He want to raise his children. He wants to be there for his children. Don't go out here making babies all willy-nilly, thinking that you can change these men's mind and thinking that they're going to all of a sudden become these great parents, even though they never wanted children and they don't really want you. It was just a fun thing. Don't think that getting pregnant by them is going to make them change, because it's not. And then once again, like I said earlier, you're going to be left holding the bag, and it's not a pretty sight. So listen, y'all chiming in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think? Leave your thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, critiques. I want to hear it all. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content, you guys. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.